you've seen this place. You've seen a lot of it. I just talked to a fella about metal detector around it, all good. And he told me every story he remembered about this place, all the way down to his great-great-great-granddaddy. So I'm not sure how much talking I'm going to do, because I've been doing a lot of listening. But let me tell you something real interesting. You see this sandstone on these stones right here? He told me that up north they drill holes in the big pieces, like in a line, and then when it freezes, it would split it, and that's where they'd get their chunks. Wow, look at that railing. He told me another story about this. He said the railings and all this was modeled off a Mississippi steamboat. But down south, back on the sandstone, he said we don't get cold enough winters for that. He said so the way they do it is they drill or they hand saw a groove in it, and then they wedge a piece of a certain kind of wood in there, a wood wedge, and then they put water on it, and I guess it expands and it cracks it that way. But he said all the bricks were made by slaves, all handmade. And then what else did he tell me? I'm talking about tons of stuff, and it's a good thing because I haven't been able to think well the past few days because I had this hair in my ear that kept poking my brain. And I finally trimmed the hair in my ears so I could really listen and pay attention. This place is awesome, isn't it? But I'm gonna metal detect it around a little bit and see what I find. I got a 75 signal right here. Coca-Cola. Not quite what I was looking for, but I'll haul it out. I got a scratchy 60s and 70s right here. He said the only thing I'm gonna find is square-headed nails. And he may be right. Well, see, that's not true. I found a pull tab. I need to go show him that. I know the sun's bright. Now I'm on the, I think the north end of the home. I got a 50s signal right here. My guess is another pull tab. He also told me his great granddaddy or great granddaddy there it is, just a piece of aluminum, that he started a school, the first school in this area that was just for the black slaves, and educated them. And let me put this in my bag. And taught them all to, read and write, educated them. He said he wouldn't let them interbreed. I don't know if that means with each other or if that meant with white people. And he said every one of them, when they, anyway, he said they all became, I forget how he put it. I don't know if he said, I think he said successful. But anyway, big deal. The man knew a lot of history. And I can't quite repeat it all, but I'm going to find somewhere else to dig around this place. This is another 50 signal. So quite possibly another pull tab. Can only hope so, right? No. It is a washer with a worm in it going out the other side. I'll put the worm back in the hole. There it is. Kind of a unique looking one. Pretty cool. Okay, let's find something else. Another hole. Another 50 signal. Even this land has been tilled over and over and over and over and over. I still don't want to do a bunch of damage to everything out here. Okay, here it is. What is it? It is a squashed piece of aluminum something. Nothing much. There it is. This is my first 80s high tone. Boy, the gnats are vicious out here today. Huh, there it is. Yeah, that is it for this hole. Another washer. There's got to be a coin out here in this yard somewhere. Something. 81. Better signal. It's not as deep as the hole that I dug, but it's right here. Ah, there it is. It is a penny. Is it a wheat penny? It is not a wheat penny. Alright, but it's a coin, right? Well, it was a clear high signal, but now it's kind of crunchy, so it's not what I thought it was. It may be iron. Oh, that's grass. It's in here. In the root. No way, Jose. I'm looking, I promise. I promise I'm looking. It's right there. That is a cap off of something. Or maybe a badge, or maybe a pendant. I don't know. I'll clean it up. High tone 70s. I didn't go as deep with the hole this time because I've seen that is not necessary. Maybe that worm. It wasn't the worm. It's another Coca-Cola cap. Screw on. So, not what I was looking for, but that's a good find. Even though this was a high tone, oh, look, there it is. It hit 99 on the Richter scale, so I was gonna say it was probably steel, but oops. It is a dime. It is not silver. It is a dime. Cool. I covered the hole back up. The same hole with the dime. And it still made, oh, there's another one, look. And it had another sound. So it was actually 2 dimes in the hole. I know, you want proof that there was actually the first dime in the hole. Let me find it in my bag. Oh my goodness, there it is. So there were 2 dimes in that hole. Huh. Okay. Let me see. There's another high tone. Nope. There's not. So I will move on. 55. low tone. I'm trying to dig every signal. Actually, I'm not trying, I am. Because you never know. This one is going to be a pull tab. There it is. She's got a little kink in her get along, but I think it's going to be fine. Place it in the bag. This place is cool, isn't it? I got a 70s signal. Scratchy again. So, let me see. There it is. It is a grown-up washer. The other ones were mere adolescents. This one is fully grown up. Take it with us. Finally got about a 10-inch deep high tone, which is what I'm looking for in this yard. It's still in the holio, so piece of copper. That's it. Piece of copper. It's okay. It's like a whole bunch of pennies in stick form. Another 70s. You notice my technique? I do my outline of the hole, then when I turn my camera on, you see the fancy camera work. So where is it? It is in pod A. So I bring it back, shake a leg. Look at that! Thumbelina thimble. Other than the thimble I think was a thimble the other day, it's been a while back, that I found on that Civil War site, this is my first official real thimble. Isn't that neat? Oh, it says USA on it. It says made in USA. Nice, I like that. Woohoo! Can't wait to show that to my bride. And like I say, you do this like it never even happened. 60s, not deep at all. So what's your guess? 60s low tone, 50s to 60s low tone is always pull tabs. I'll drop the whole pot. Oh, there it is. Somebody's a little wormy. Another crooked back pull tab. It's okay. I found my first official thimble. If I had to leave right now, I'd be okay. I'm still in the front, and I'm wondering who would use a thimble out in the front yard. I guess these people. Another 60s low tone. I am the only one who has ever, quit making noise, detected this place. I was told. So I have to be the one who finds something interesting, right? Isn't that the way it works? It's deeper than I thought. Give me a second. I heard something crunchy in the hole. It's still in there. One more second. Finally flipped it out. It's right there. I thought it was silver, but it's not. Oh my goodness. I got it out of there. Look how deep that hole is. This is a 40s low tone. So, it's still in the hole. I missed it. There it is. It is aluminum loveliness from many moons ago. I want to get it all so I don't dig it again if I ever come back. So, I could straighten it out, clean it up, and put a biscuit on it. I don't know. I'll have to try that when I get home. I'm near the sidewalk going into the riverboat, and I got a high tone right here. It's not deep at all. Quit making sounds until I tell you to make sounds. So I'm gonna do a barely poke-a-really at it. Okay, a little deeper than I thought. There's gravel. There it is. What is that? Gotta do a little polish. It's a piece of copper, but I don't know far what or off of what. But that's why I had that pretty tone. Alright, there's a sidewalk, making my way around the front. Then I'm going to head under it. This is right on top of the ground. I mean, it didn't even say it was under the ground. My Garrett said, you don't need a metal detector for that. So I said, okay. Oh, there it is. Pull tab. It's about that deep. I'm giving that 1970s depth, since I am the pull tab expert. This is an 80 signal. Not deep at all. I'm on the side where gravel has been dumped. Oh, I missed it. It's right here. Right here. Where? Right there. Okay, so I keep moving it. There it is. Penny. Modern penny. Okay. I'll add it to my penny collection for the year. Now I'm on the end of the house, the south end, and I'm gonna make my way around the sides through the thorny brush. I thought this was going to be another, oh, what is that? Another, I thought it was going to be another pull tab, but it had a high tone. What is that? It is brass. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Any ideas what that is? Was that make a with that wolf my heart call? Nane say. That's neat, isn't it? I wonder what's broke off the end. I wonder what's broke off that end. Pretty cool. Place it in the bag, move on. Same spot right next to it. I did not go around the pod as I should. Not quite the high signal this time. It is in here. Oh my goodness. It might have been a nail. I'm going to search for it and move on. This one is a 70s low tone. Still in the same corner of the house. A little bit scratchy. Pepsi top or something. Pepsi, Coke, I don't know. It's hard to tell when it's old with no smell. So I gotta move around the sides. 80s high tone on the AT Gold. About 6 inches deep. Sounds a little crunchy, like a dry piece of meat. Actually, it sounds like a can. Let me look. Here it is. There's a piece of steel wire. It is not copper because it is almost rotten through in a bunch of places. So I will get that out of here for them and for me and move on after I rebuild the pod. Oh, this one was giving me mixed signals, but that 79 in there is the reason I dug it. If you can dig it. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it. Quit. I think there's a lot of wire into the ground right here. That? No, it's that. Why don't you tell me you saw that? Red, white, and blue, Pepsi through and through, baby. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that patina. The way it's settled and got, oh man, the curves and the shine. If you gotta have that, and I don't throw it away, send me your address, and you will own that. I'll tell you something impressive about this hole. Look at that pecan. That's a dang good looking pecan, ain't it? This hole, 60s or 70s, high tone, squeaky. It's in here, I believe. Maybe it's still in the hole all the way. Yeah, it is. I try to get the preparations done on the hole so you don't have to watch me stick a shovel in the ground. But sometimes you just gotta deal with the in-between takes. Man, it is still in there. Okay, give me a minute. There it is, you see it? Oh, it is a spoon. I thought it was a spoon. Didn't it? I don't know how in the world you would eat like that. I guess you would, I mean, I don't want to make fun of anybody, but I guess you'd scoop like that and then just dump. But you would think that this part would hit you in the face. You may dump from afar like that. This one may have some writing upon it. We'll check it out. Pretty cool. What's the sound? Nah, it's plated. Okay, next hole. I'm on the side of the house now. This thing is was a showplace in its day. You know what? Out here, I got an 80 signal right here on top of the ground. So my guess is another bottle cap. As shallow as it is. Don't worry about that. You know, I've even put tape. Actually, that's it. I think it's called moleskin or something you buy to put on there, because that thing is just ridiculously loud. Oh, there it is. I don't know what that is. I've even done the same with my detector, because I don't wear headphones. So I took the handle off and put a bunch of it on there to make it a lot quieter. I'm not sure why a metal detector would need to be so ridiculously loud, but it is. Here's some of the stones, the sandstone he was telling me about, that they would split. He said some of them you can still see the pieces of wood in. Anyway, he did some looking around and found the actual quarry. Remember this place? Look. Look at that. That's amazing, isn't it? Go back and look at my other videos if you want to see inside this thing. A little more detail. I told him I would not go back in. He didn't want me to get hoit. I gotta dig some holes. High tone 80s, about 6 inches deep or more. I went a little deeper than that. Of course, you get it out of the ground and it's not a high tone. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is a scratchy tone. I'm still on the side, the north end of the house. And like that pull tab. Stunning is usually a word that I reserve for my bride, because she is stunning to me. There it is. Oh, it's not it. Man, I thought I saw a coin. I did not. Still in there. Breaking the pot, breaking the pot, breaking the pot. Hold on. There it is. Just a piece of iron, a piece of steel, whatever you want to call it. You can call it that. This sound was the 30s. Oh, there it is. If that was complete, I put it in my drain at home to catch all my kids' hair, so it doesn't go down the drain and stop it up. I used to work at an apartment complex many moons ago, when I first got out of the Navy while I was attending college. And I think there was 80 units. The owner called them units, I call them apartments. Look at that wooden peg right there. Cool, huh? Oh, I saw a lizard. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Where'd he go? Anyway, back to that peg. Isn't that cool? And it's amazing. I was the maintenance guy and the money guy for the apartments. It is absolutely amazing what a college girl will try to flush down the toilet. I won't go into any detail, but these girls would call me on a regular basis to come and get their toilets unstopped. The owner said not the owner, the caretaker over the property said the owner gave him the weather vanes off the top of those sticks up there. He should have took the sticks. You see it right there? Because they look like they're probably brass. They're solid green. I see a little ball towards the top. Anyway, so I would have to explain to the young ladies, you know, since their mother didn't, some things that just don't flush down the toilet. And if they were on the second floor and their toilets overflowed and they just went on to class and didn't care, or if something was stuck, they would flood their apartment and the one underneath it. Cool, huh? This is a nice 80s signal. It's a lot deeper than that, though. There's something hard down there. I guess it's not a lot deeper than that. Maybe it's right there on top. Which means I'm going with bottle cap. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, it is deeper. What is that? That's a one-handed shovel right there, baby. It's just the way it is, baby. Oh, baby. That's just the way it is. Okay, what's in the hole? What's in the hole? Ooh, I'm down to the red Alabama. That Mo Stanker is deep. Hang on a second. I think I'm hooked upon it. A lot of broken bricks in the ground. Let's utilize it's right here. Oh, there it is. All that work. That, it was shallow. I just missed. So, I will place that upon the man purse. Okay, I think I'm on the east end of the house now. This is the creepy zone. There's not a sound around except for a few birds. And me and this doggone metal detector that's so loud it's waking up anybody that may be asleep in there. But I got a nice high tone right here. Oh, there it is. Alright, take it with me. Dog, don't it? Guess where I am? I'm under the house. You've been here before. There's that strange little dog kennel. Oh no, there's steps going up into the house right there. That's freaky. Look at those pegs right there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna metal detect under here. A little bit. I'm breathing hard because it's getting a little toasty. It's getting kind of hectic. I have rounded corner number 2. I can almost stand up in here, but not perfectly. Of course, I can't metal detect over and all that, but I am making my way around the side pieces, and I went over there. I left the strange cage door with the steps. I decided not to see where that went. Probably not going to be able to see in here because it's dark. You've been here before. Maybe I did say I showed you a dog over there. Remember that dog? For those of you who are just joining my channel, let me break out the light that flashes. Give me a minute. It's on its way. Let me double check for rattling snakes. I don't hear any. Here's that little puppy. It's strange, isn't it? So I'm going to metal detect around here a little bit and see if anything just happens to be laying on top of the dust. I don't really want to stir up a bunch of this dust in here. Alright. Trying to get my phone back in my pocket. I got an 85 signal right here. Oh, I see what it is. It's that piece of aluminum window trim. I have not got any other signals in here at all. These floors are tight, so nothing falls through these jokers. I'm going back out front. You can see I'm back out front again. And I got a scratchy 70s right here. I still can't believe I haven't found anything silver at all other than the spoon. But the the pull tab, it's just as good, right? Alright, a little bit more, then I'm done. I did not find the incredible historical artifacts that I thought I would. I did need to clean that up and see what that is. I did find that spoon and that piece of copper that stuck to it. And I found 2 dimes and a penny. There's another piece of copper. And that little ball right there came out of a hole when I dug. And the thimble's pretty cool, huh? That's my first thimble. Oh, maybe there's something else over there. It's got a patent number. Okay, I have to look at that. Oh wait, there's another dime. 2 dimes, 2 pennies. And then that thing. I wish I knew what that was. That's it. And then you want to see that. Thanks for watching my videos.